Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to today's webinar on the topic ensuring on-time delivery in complex network marketing technology projects. So before we move into the webinar topic, let me introduce myself. I'm Tirtha, Project Manager at Epixel Solutions Private Limited, where I lead planning, execution and success delivery of complex software development project in network marketing domain. I'm excited to be here today to share the insight on on-time delivery in complex network marketing technology projects and discuss practical strategies that helps organization overcome strategies and achieve predictable project success. Once again, thank you all, and I look forward to an engaging session with you all. Before we move into today's topic further, let me take a moment to introduce our organization and experience behind the insight we shared today. We are Epixel Solutions Private Limited, a software development company focused on delivering innovative technology solutions of network marketing in direct selling industry. Over the past 10 years, we have been working closely with business of different sizes, helping them build scalable, efficient and future-ready MLM platforms. Our journey has allowed to serve 90 plus countries, giving deep exposure to diverse business models, marketing expectations, compliance requirements and operational challenges across regions. This global experience has helped us understand that while every company is unique, one common expectation remains the same: delivering projects on time with quality and reliability. We are proud to be trusted by both startup and enterprise MLM brands. For startup, we help transform ideas into launch-ready platforms with speed and flexibility. For established enterprises, we provide robust, high-performance solutions capable at handling scale, complexity, and growth. One of our strengths in our enterprise is compensation plan development. We used to support models like binary, unilevel, MLM and hybrid plans, enabling businesses to choose or customize structures that best fit for their growth strategies. Since compensation plans are the backbone of network marketing businesses, delivering them accurately on a schedule is very critical. We also strongly focus on innovation. Today's market demand more than traditional software. They're which is very integrate advanced technologies such as AI, gamification, data intelligence in our solutions. These capabilities help businesses improve user engagement while smarter insight, automate operation and stay competitive in a faster, challenging digital environment. All of this experience has shaped and strategies are the best practices that we'll be discussing on today's webinar on the topic ensuring on-time delivery in complex network marketing technology projects. Our learning not only come from theory, but from successfully delivering real worldwide projects across multiple countries and business models. So as we discussed in our previous slide, we are over a decade of experience serving clients across global markets. We have seen one important reality again and again. So in network marketing technology projects, timely delivery is not just operational, it is the business necessity. So that is exactly why this webinar matters. Like in many industries, a delayed software launch may create inconvenience. But in network marketing industry, delays can create business disruption across multiple areas. So we'll focus one by one. So firstly, the delays impact distributor recruitment. So in network marketing, growth depends heavily on momentum. So companies often plan project launches, expansion phases or promotional campaigns around new platform releases. So if the system is delayed, onboarding distributors become difficult. And excitement reduces, the potential recruiter may lose confidence or move towards competitors. So a delay, even a few weeks, can slow down the market momentum significantly. And the second one, it affects commission accuracy. So as mentioned, compensation plan in business, MLM business is very complex, like that involving binary, unilevel, metrics, hybrid, rank advancement, bonuses, incentive, everything. So if project timelines are missed, they are often in a pressure to rush the implementation of testing. So this will cause errors, delayed commissions or even calculation mismatches may happen. So it also reduces the trust of distributors. So even in a small accuracies that can create major dissatisfaction between the distributors or the clients. And the third is the delays disrupt campaign revenue. So mostly all the direct selling companies work with campaigns, promotion, like which can be product based launches, festive offers, discounts, incentive programs, etc. So these campaigns are usually planned with expected system readiness. So if the technology is not ready on time, so if they're planning to give the promotion on a particular festive time and that platform is not ready on at that particular time, the business may lose their opportunities. So that also reduces the delay in revenue generation as well. And also they are already spent more on the extended campaigns, already career efforts, everything it's already spent, but the delay in the delivery may cause dissatisfaction between all the organizations. And then finally it impacts the investor confidence. So for a for a growing startup or enterprise MLM, like investors, stakeholders, they all expect very strong execution. So while a key technology initiatives are readily delayed, it raises concern about planning, leadership, scalability, and operational maturity. So on the other hand, organizations that consistently deliver on time create trust, confidence, and long-term vision. So here at Epixel Solutions Private Limited, we have worked with businesses over 90 plus countries, and these are not real. These are real challenges that we have firsthand. So that is why delivering projects is not about deadlines; it about protecting the growth, trust, revenue, and also the reputation. Okay. MLM technology projects are often far more complex than traditional software projects because they combine business logic, financial accuracy, scalability, and compliance in the ecosystem. Delivering these projects successfully requires not only technical expertise but also deep understanding of how network marketing business operate. Again, we'll see one by one each points. That is, first key is challenge is real-time genealogy management. In MLM businesses, every distributor is connected through sponsored downline relationship. As a new member joins or they upgrade or transfer their position or expand the teams, the genealogy structures keep evolving continuously. The platform must update the relationship instantly and accurately. Even when thousands of users are active at the same time, managing a dynamic network structure is a significant technical challenge. And the second area is multi-level commission calculation. So unlike standard payment system, MLM commissions are based on multiple variables such as different direct referrals, team volume, matching bonuses, level income, leadership, rewards, or promotional incentives. These calculations often run across several levels of organizations simultaneously. So even a small error in logic can affect payouts for a large number of distributors, making precision absolutely critical. And the other major component is rank and bonus logic. So most MLM companies operate with structured achievement level like silver, gold, platinum, or leadership ranks. So qualification of these ranks may depend on scale volume, team performance, active luck, retention rates, or time-based goals. So bonuses also vary by campaign or market. Configuring these rules into software while keeping the flexible or for future businesses changes adds another level of complexity. Next is global businesses that require multi-currency payout. So many organizations operate across different countries, meaning commissions may need to be paid in different currencies. So this requires accurate exchange rate management, regional payment methods, tax also we need to consider, or financial transparency. So the system must ensure every distributor receives the correct payment regardless of their location. So even where is their location, every distributor should receive the correct payout amount. Finally, MLM platform involves compliance sensitive operations. Like different countries have different regulations around direct selling, tax, KYC processes, privacy laws, payout transparency. So business needs system that can adapt to these regional requirements while maintaining a smooth user experiences. So compliance must be considered from the project planning itself. So when we talk about project delays, it's important to understand the delays that usually do not happen because of a single issue. So in most of the cases, they are result of predictable challenges that can be identified or managed early. So based on the industry experience and real project patterns, this slide highlights some of the most common causes behind delays in complex MLM technology projects. the first and biggest contributor is 45% of scope creep. So this happens when new feature or challenges or additional requirement is introduced after the project has already been started. So in MLM project, this may include adding new bonus structure, modifying the dashboard, changing the workflows, expanding user roles. Everything happens on not on the beginning, but during the project development phase. So after the project has been started. So while each request seem individually small, but together they can cause significantly impact in the time, budget, team focus, everything. So without strong change management, scope creep become one of the most fastest way to delay delivery. So if any changes bring in between, whenever they look individually small, when we look into every factor that I mentioned, it causes a major delay in the delivery process. So that is the first thing. And the second factor will be 30% of unclear requirements. So when the requirement is unclear, it causes confusions, back-to-back discussions, back-to-back brainstorming, everything will cause delays. So firstly, we have to focus on the requirement analysis, understand the requirement, plan the work as a team, and then start the development work. So taking time on planning may reduce the development time, so the faster the delivery. And the third cause is 50% integration delays. So most of our projects, or most of the in MLM platform, we have the integrations like third-party integration rather than our platform, which will be included in the payment gateways, SMS system, wallet system, email campaigns, or email tools, everything like tax modules, verification, identification, everything. So if the API is delayed, if the documentation of that API is incomplete, of the third-party Sandbox account is they are not setting up, or when we are going to live, if the clients are not providing us the live account credentials of that third-party account, that also cause delivery delay. So we have to make sure that everything that we are planning on the third party has to be collected before or prior to the live deployment states. And the remaining 10% is compliance issue that also creates delays. Like MLM business operating in different regions may need to meet different country specific regulations. Like if they have tax, they have to follow their country tax. If KYC, data privacy will be there, payout rules will be there, direct selling policies, everything will be there. So if these requirements are identified on late of the project, it may we have to redesign it. We have to wait for the legal review, or if additional system changes, everything. So that is why the compliance planning also must plan early, not after the development begins. So now we look deeper into MLM specific projects. There are primary causes that often reverse multiple delays. That is, the main thing will be the changing compensation logic during development. So especially common in network marketing projects. So a business may initially define one bonus structure. Later, when they decided to adjust their rank qualification, add new matching bonuses, introduce a new campaign incentive midway of the project. Since this compensation logic is connected to genealogy, so the compensation logic may be connected to every parts of the MLM. So it may connected to genealogy, it may connect to report, rank, payout, and even a small change can affect multiple modules, right? So the key takeaway here is simple, that is most delays are preventable. So when a right planning, right governance, and right decision making happens at the right time, the delays can be avoided. So, okay, so if the delays are predictable, our next logical questions will be how we can prevent them. So the answer is simple, that is having a structured planning framework. So as I already mentioned, so if you have a structured planning framework that transfers complex ideas into organized, measurable, and executable delivery process. So in most of the MLM technology projects, success is rarely achieved through speed alone. So it comes from a disciplined planning, clear priorities, and continuous control. So mainly this side focus on the framework that help ensure on-time delivery even in the high complex environment. So the first step is detailed requirement gathering. So as we all know, for a successful project to begin with the clarity. So this means understanding not only what the client wants, but also how the business operates. So how the distributor interact with the platform, what admin team needs, and how the payout should work, and what the future growth that may require. So in MLM projects, requirement gathering must go deeper than surface features level. So before starting any development, we have to go further into requirement, understand the requirement, plan, prioritize each task, everything. The next step is compensation stimulation. So since compensation plans are the heart of MLM businesses, they must be validated before development begins. So we have to validate the compensation structure again and again with the clients, and we have to plan it a scenario based plan structure. So we have to plan a user case scenario, how it works in the real time, and confirm with the clients, confirm with the authorities, and then we can start the development so that in midway corrections can be avoided. And the third step is financial validation. So even the compensation work logically, it also must be sustainable financially. So the businesses need to understand payout percentages, profitability impact, bonus exposure, and long-term scalability. The financial validation ensures that the system being built support both distributor motivation and business stability. So this stage reduces future redesign requests caused by cost concerns after development begins. And the fourth one will be the requirement freeze. So once planning is complete, the core requirement should be finalized and approved. So this doesn't mean innovation stops, but it means the agreed scope in the current phase is locked. So requirement freeze project timelines help the team stay focused and prevent uncontrolled changes during the development. So any request that can be prioritized in the future can come through a formal change process. And the next fifth step will be the agile sprint execution. So instead of waiting for a month or two to deliver the project, we can split the projects into sprint cycle. So we have a multiple sprint cycle, and we can plan each module releases on sprint wise. So we can plan the work, we can execute the testing, we can implement the live process. So we can easily cover all the modules without waiting for the month or two to completely deliver the project in a final delivery. So this also help identify the delays, and we can plan the smoother execution. And the final step is the weekly reviews. So we can plan a regular weekly meeting which creates the accountability as well as the momentum. So weekly reviews help, which tracks the progress of the work. If we can identify the blockers, we can discuss the blockers, and also we can confirm what are the priorities, and also delivered features, validate the delivered features if it's correct, or we have to make any changes in between, etc. So mainly delays happen not because of technical issues, but because the decisions are delayed. So weekly reviews ensure decision happens on time. Next, even the strong planning and disciplined execution, very complex projects carry risk. So every project carries risk, and how we handle it makes us different. So the real difference between delayed projects and successful projects is not the absence of risk. It's how the early risks are identified, tested, and it is controlled. So the risk mitigation. So risk mitigation is a critical part of ensuring on-time delivery in MLM technology projects. So in network marketing system, even a small issue can impact thousands of users, commission payouts, or live operations. That is why proactive testing validation are essential before the launch. The first one will be the sandbox testing. So we have to test in a testing environment. In a secure environment which closely mirrors with the live system. That should not be very different from the live system. It has to be the same as a live system, so that we can identify or validate in the beginning itself. So team can test under registration, genealogy, placement, wallet transaction, commission triggers, e-commerce flows, admin operation without affecting the real users or business data. Next is the parallel system runs. So parallel system runs are especially valuable when migration from existing platform to the new one. So instead of switching immediately, the both system can work simultaneously in a planned period. So during the phase, commission, reports, transactions, user activities, everything can be compared with the old system and the new system. So this helps the gaps between the gaps can be early identified and ensure a smooth transition. Next one is the stress testing at 2x to 3x speed loader testing. So we don't have to we have to perform in a high traffic also, because during mainly the projects works on month-end closing, promotions, payout periods, everything. The users may be rushed, and the traffic will be high. So we have to test in high load. So we have to perform load testing as well. We don't have we not only merely depend on the manual process of adding few users and testing. That also cause many issues in future, because at the time of promotions or month-end closings, more traffic may be expected in the system. So we have to closely test that cases as well. And next one is compliance validation. The compliance validation is equally important. So MLM businesses often operate across multiple countries with different regulation related to tax, KYC, privacy laws, payout transparency, and direct selling practices. So validating these requirements before we go live reduces future operations and legal risk. Okay, so the next is the strong leadership and effective governance are often hidden drivers behind successful project delivery. So many organizations focus only on technology, timelines, and resources. But in reality, most of capable development team faces delays if decisions are slow, ownership is unclear, or priorities keep changing. So in complex MLM technology projects, governance provides a structure that keeps execution moving in the right decision or in the right direction. So mainly in our network marketing platforms involve multiple stakeholders such as founders, finance team will be there, operation teams will be there, marketing leaders will be there, compliance team, or technical teams. So each group may have the different expectations and priorities. So without a clear governance model, decision becomes fragmented. Approvals may get delayed because we need approval from everyone, and also the team lose the momentum. So that is why leadership alignment is very essential form at the beginning of the project. So clear ownership of compensation is one of the most important success factors. So compensation plan at the heart of every business MLM and directly impact distributor trust, motivation, and long-term growth. Because of this importance, many stakeholders naturally want to contribute ideas. However, if multiple people make changes independently or approvals comes from different directions, confusion quickly develops. Rank rules may change, bonus may be revised, payout structures may be interrupted during development. So this creates rework and timeline extensions. So assigning one authorized business owner to contribute or commit to final responsibility for compensations ensure consistency, accountability, and also the faster progress. And next is fast approval cycles. So the fast approval cycles also equally important in the keeping the delivery on schedule. So many projects did not fail because of development is slow. They fail because approvals are getting delayed when approvals are slow. So team may need to complete UI designs, workflow, reports, commission logic, or testing milestones on time. But if reviews are remain pending for days or weeks, the entire project timeline shift. Delayed approvals often create idle time, repeated follow-ups, and compressed testing windows later. So organization has to establish defined turnaround for timing approvals for creating the smoother execution and maintaining project momentum. And next is structured change control. So this is also critical because change is a common. We all have changes is common. We all know changes are common in MLM businesses. So during development, if a new market opportunities may raise up, leaders may request for the additional bonuses, or regional team may need compliance updates, etc. So these requests are validate, but unmanaged changes can easily disrupt the planned schedules. So we have to have a structured change control. That means every request should be documented, that their impact is analyzed, their timeline, and reassessed. And also the clear decisions is made whether the request is belong to the current release or the future phase. If it has to be in the current release, we have to check the impact that cause in the current development, already developed feature, or if we can plan it in the future phase, it won't delay our current scheduled releases. And then weekly alignment meeting. So we have to have a weekly alignment meeting which creates visibility, accountability, early problem solving, etc. So this meeting should not be viewed as a routine status call. They have to be seen as a strategic checkpoints, which also help review completed milestones, identify blockers, and also we can confirm the priorities for our next sprint. If there is any pending approvals, we can validate that. And also the technical realities expectations can be discussed, So the regular meeting also reduce miscommunications between the business and technical terms. So we can know we are on the same boat. We don't miss any miscommunications can be reduced. So a small issue identified in the weekly review can be solved quickly, while the same issue discovered after a month may cause a major delay. So if we find a small confusions, we can clear it quickly in a weekly reviews. So leadership also, so next one comes the leadership. So leadership also plays an important role in setting the project culture. So when leaders respond quickly, communicate clearly, and remain engaged, team become more decisive and also focused. So when leadership is disconnected or reactive, uncertainty spread across the project. So strong governance creates confidence, accountability, and consistent execution during across all the levels. So here I have to mention a key takeaway from this slide is simple, that is successful delivery is not only built through coding or testing, it's built through ownership, quick decisions, and controlled changes and consistent alignment of each functionalities or task. And next comes the technology. So technology plays a key role in delivering complex MLM project on time by improving speed, improving the visibility, improving the control. So we have few points, that is agile methodology. Agile methodology break project into smaller sprints, enabling phased delivery of the modules like commissions, genealogy, wallets, e-commerce, and faster feedback and better flexibility. And next is the automated QA testing. So this automated QA testing speed up the registration flows, logins, transaction payouts, and commission logic, while reducing the in this way we can reduce the bug before the launch. We can identify more bugs in quicker time, and also we can fix all the bugs in quicker time, and we can reduce the bugs before the launch. And also real-time dashboard. So providing a live visibility in the progress, like pending task, testing status, milestone, and risk for a quicker decision making. And next one is the integrated audit. That is payment gateways, ensure payment gateways, SMS tools, e-wallet, ERP, KYC, and other third party that has to be ready on time to avoid launches and delays. Launch time delays. Next is version control documentation. That is, we have to keep requirements, the workflows, the API, and compensation logic updated and trackable. If any changes that I have mentioned, we have to keep the document updated each time when we do any changes or when any new requirements comes up, which helps the requirement keep aligned, and it can be tracked. So using the right technology practices help complex MLM projects stay efficient, transparent, and also on schedule. And so these are the main things that we have discussed. So as we approach to the conclusion of today's session, this particular slide highlights the key lessons for ensuring on-time delivery in complex network marketing technology projects. So these are practical takeaways that helps reduce delays, improve execution, quality, and create smoother outcomes. The first we can go one by one, that is define compensation before development. So compensation plan is a core of MLM platform, impacting genealogy, rank, bonus, wallets, reporting, and distributors trust. So if compensation rules keeps changing during development, cause major rework and delays. So we have to finalize payout rules, qualifications, and ensuring seniors before coding, ensure faster and more accurate delivery. And next is the control scope strictly. So project often expands through additional requirement in mid-project changes. So while new ideas or new values, uncontrolled scope growth impacts timelines and budgets. So prioritize must have the feature document. We have to prioritize the task. We have to document that properly, and non-critical items to the future phase. We have to plan like that. And next is the embed and compliance early. So compliance should be built in the form of built in from the start or the beginning, and it can be treated as a final stage task. So MLM businesses may face tax, privacy, KYC, payout disclosure, and direct selling regulation across the market. So addressing the compliance early reduces risk in the final stage. Next is test for scalability. So a platform must perform well with unlimited users, but readiness is proven under growth conditions. So promotions, payout cycles, and expansion launches can create heavy traffic. So testing for load concurrent users, transactions, and reported demands smooth performance during the critical periods. Next is the aligned leadership teams. That is founders, many leaders will be there. Founders, financials, operations, compliance, and technology team must have prioritize and make timely decisions. So strong alignment speeds approval, improves the clarity, and also the delivery more predictable. So the final takeaway is simple. On-time delivery is achieved through clarity, discipline, readiness, and alignment. So when everything comes together, every complex MLM technology projects can be delivered successfully. So as we conclude in today's webinar, one message is clear. The successful delivery in complex MLM projects is never an accident. It comes from structured planning, clear ownership, disciplined execution, proactive risk management, and strong collaboration between businesses and technology teams. So mainly network marketing, technology, support growth, distributor confidence, financial operations, market expansion. So that is why project delivery is not only an IT milestone, it's a business milestone with direct impact on performance and reputations. So with the right framework, organizations can achieve confident platform launches. Launch day should reflect strong preparation, thorough testing, compliance readiness, and cross-team alignment. Not uncertainty or last-minute fixes can be made here. So a successful launch allows immediate focus on user adoption, distributor engagement, and growth. Strong execution also build distributor trust as well. So distributor relies on platform for registration, genealogy, rank process, commission, valid purchases, etc. So when system perform reliably, confidence across the network also grow. So another major benefit is financial accuracy. So MLM platform manages commission, bonuses, tax, valid payouts. So even small errors can create dissatisfaction and disruption. So early validation through thorough testing or control ensure reliable and transparent operation. So most importantly, on-time delivery is a strategic advantage. So it helps business launch the promotions on schedule, expand faster, onboard distributor quickly. So maintain investors' confidence and responsible to make the market opportunities better. So organizations that deliver on time build a reputation for reliability and execution strength and leadership maturity. So that's all for my end on the topic of ensuring delivery of the projects in complex MLM markets. And thank you. And so before we have a small Q&A sections also here. So before we move on to Q&A section, I would like to thank everyone for all your time and attention, and I hope this today's session or discussion has provided valuable insight on delivering complex MLM technology projects successfully on time. So you can feel free to ask your questions in chat. I'm happy to address them as well. So please share your questions in the chat. Okay, we have our first question here. That is, if business requirements change during the project, how we can avoid delays without stopping innovation? Okay, that's a very practical question. So because we all know changes are common in network marketing businesses. So the best approach that is to implement is a structured change control process. So every requirement has to be documented, and we have to check the timeline, whether this new change impact the timeline, whether the budget that we already planned may affect. So everything. So and also we have to prioritize the changes, whether the changes has to be implemented within this development phase, or we can plan in the future phase without delaying the current delivery process. So the goal is not to reject the change, but to manage the change in a controlled and strategic way. So, okay, we have our second question as well. So, what is the single biggest reason MLM technology projects get delayed based on your experience? Okay. So, in my experience, I would like to say that the biggest reason is a change in compensation structure after the development has already started. So, as everybody knows, the compensation plans are deeply connected with commissions, the genealogy structure, the rank, the valid reports, and also the payouts. So even the small change or adjustment can impact the entire multiple module that I mentioned. So that is why I recommend to finalize the business requirements and validate the commission structures before the coding begins. So early clarity on compensation plan, which also save time, reduce risk, and we can greatly improve the on-time delivery of the projects. And I hope no more questions, and I hope my session is so productive for you, and my Q&A is also clear. And once again, I thank you everyone for joining this section. Thank you all.